Okay, let's go jump to rank games with the engineer and see what we can do today. And we are starting off with our Porto charger. Now we could grab ourselves a frying pan, a piggy bank on sale. We probably do want to grab. We could go for a generator if we want to. Let's go and take our banana and you, and I'm going to roll once. I was really hoping to craft up a shovel if I'm being honest. But it does mean I'm going to sell this so we can go ahead and take our garlic. And we are going to rock on with this sort of situation for round one. Let's take the extra stone. Let's get going. Frying pan, double foods with some heat stacking, and why didn't I put my extra stone in? Yeah, that's on me. Our opponent is going to have a lot of damage with Empower, and we do end up missing, so that's going to be a big old loss for us. 1,000,000%. That miss really destroyed us. But let's take a broom with some storage, and let's go and craft this up into a shovel. Now, do you want to grab some regen? You know I'm down for it. A little bit of regen. Let's save our 2 golds, and let's craft up our shovel. We should have a lot more damage this time around, except we are facing a wooden buckler, which is going to be super problematic for us. Because that's just going to give a lot of our stamina, that's for sure. However, when we win out, we do speed up our banana by the end of it. With the charges, we should be able to get some stamina back at least. Maybe. It's really not looking good for us. Yeah, we're going to be toast once again. Holy moly. We're in trouble. But hey, at least we got a shovel and we could go for shovel bite. We could go for stones, or we could take smithing for dummies. I kind of like smithing for dummies right now. It's 3 golds. We get a whetstone, so it's basically going to save us golds. And we can go for some crafted weapon situation. Another piggy bank I'm going to take. We're going to roll again, and we could go for another shovel, which I really don't want that. But I will take another battery. Now, another whetstone, we could try to go for crossblades, which I'm kind of down for. Let's keep rolling. I definitely want to grab you for now, so I'm going to sell this, and we do want to add this in. But I am going to venture on with this. Now, our whetstones are going to be targeting our shovel for now, because I do want our banana in, because we need stamina. And we're going to be speeding up our shovel as fast as possible, so we should be able to deal some big damage, but we are going to be running out of stamina once again. Our opponent does have energy conversion. They're going to be stacking up lots of heat, and it costs us stamina, but we do manage to win. Not bad. That's our first round one. But at least we got a shovel by right now. We do want to take a wooden sword. We're going to take more storage. Let's keep rolling. Charge splitter? Kyle already? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to Kyle because that's just going to be a lot of buffs taken from our opponents. Let's keep rolling. Unstable recombobulator. Spear. We could do a huge gamble. We want to as well. The question is, do we think we're going to be able to get ourselves a crossblades? Maybe not. Let's take this garlic for now and let's venture on. So we're going to try to steal some buffs with the Kyle, which is going to be nice. I'm still going to craft up a hero sword. But our opponent does only have some regen, but by the time he hits it, we should be able to steal all the regen, powering us up. That's going to be really awesome for us. Yeah, we're still going to skill up a lot of max life, but we should have a lot of flat damage, and with all the heats we're going to get from a shovel bite and accuracy, yeah, we should be able to smash out all those Shelly. Coming in kind of close to our opponents. We skill up a lot of max life, they got tons of heals, and we could be in trouble because Shelly could pop off again. They might have enough time to save him. And we do manage to barely win out. That's kind of lucky, actually. And we still could go for wrench. I mean, I think I'm going to go for wrench, right? Let's go ahead and grab that wrench. Let's grab you. Stone. He is going to be too good not to dig. That's going to be more heat as well. And we do want to grab some storage. But I do want to grab this in the next round. Flagstones is going to be a lot of damage. And I'm just going to let it recombobulate itself. Big shocker. Now, we also want to grab a stone, so we're going to sell you to go ahead and take it. And we are going to venture on, because we could end up going for stone golem as well. Which I'm totally going to be down for. Stone golems, we can get big, massive block. And just tons of power. But I kind of want to go for lightning staff too. The opponent does have a spear, it's going to be dealing lots of damage, but we do manage to win out. Hell yeah. And we're going to get ourselves our wrench. Flip that around so we get crits. We got a spectral dagger, which is kind of crazy actually. And we do want to grab this for now as well. Well, let's roll. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a fanny pack. Speeding up our shovel bite and a wrench, which should be amazing. I am tempted to grab this to see what it's going to be, because if it is Armored Steel, we're going to be in an awesome spot. Arms of Alchemy, maybe not as good. Halbot we do want to grab then as well, and more stone skill pots if we want to too. I'm also going to take another stone. And we could end up trying to go for double stone golems, which is kind of crazy. But let's take our stamina sack. Let's apply this in the right spot. We should have a lot more damage with our Spectre Dagger in as well. But we don't have any mana generation. Now I did move this around, so it's not going to get us super speedy, but we still be able to remove buffs from opponents, which could be our mana, giving our Spectre Dagger more damage. We got incredibly lucky, if we're going to be honest. Spectre Dagger really coming in super close for us, and amazing. Now that is going to be our Lightning Staff. We're 1,000,000% going to take that. Well, it's going to be a Lightning Staff in 2 rounds. Let's also grab you with Salt and our Garlic, so we can take this too. And we can sacrifice our mana generation, or we can sacrifice our whetstone damage. I think we probably do want our damage, right? With our health bot, we increase our base stamina region. We can also speed up our wrench, which I'm kind of down for as well. And we should be able to activate our health bot again, so might as well add in stone too. Now let's get going. So in all, this should be kind of fantastic for us. That's how Bloodthorn super early on with a Thorn Burst. But if we can steal the regen or the Rampers, we should be in a great spot. Maybe. Also, we generate up mana very, very rarely. But it's actually looking kind of decent for us. COILS is kind of nuts, isn't it? Just stealing all our opponent's buffs. And we're going to get our staff. And we could go for a Mecha Armor if we want to as well. But how about we grab ourselves a Hypercube? I kind of want to go for this right now. Also, more unadapted amulet, but this is the main reason why you do want to go for it. The Bismuth Cube. 1,000,000%. Now, Stamina Sack, I do want to grab as well, and let's take you. It's going to be another Element of Alchemy. And it's kind of awesome, actually. Another Piggy Bank we could take for more monies, but I don't really want to grab it. Still want to roll. We can grab ourselves a bird if we want to. Another cog also, but at the same time, we've got to move one of these charges down below. I really want to find ourselves a sell blueberries. So I'm still going to roll. And we got to sort out where we're going to place these gold cubes or chromium cubes. This one is a Winmore cube, so we want to apply it to our wrench. With our health drops below 50%, we probably want to target something like our banana or even our plastic cubes. So we can speed up our shovel dog. We also want our stones in too. So maybe I do want to grab these gloves as well. Yeah, I'm thinking very, very strong about it, but let's get going with this. We should be able to heal up twice as much with double. Wait, that's a freaking King Goobers. With each sleep, this guy's going to have so much heals. It's going to be kind of insane. Loads of heals, loads of damage. Can we survive? We got our heat stacked up. We stole some of their buffs. But they're dealing some big damage right now. And just crazy absurd amount of heals. King Goober this early on is madness. 1,000,000%. But at least we got a lightning staff. Let's take our gloves. We could go for a repeater as well, which... yeah, I'm not going to go for it. Another charge we'll take. With a fanny pack. Practice large blood turn. Could be kind of nice. Let's roll again, and we could go for that chainsaw. We can also take more gloves to speed up our lightning staff even more, which I'm kind of down for at the same time. But I don't know if we really do want to take it, so I'm just going to leave it. Blueberries is exactly what I've been looking for this entire time. We can also go for our own gold crown, which we could take if we want to. Also, box riches could be kind of nice too, but at the same time, I'm going to roll again. We want to keep our monies in. And yeah, we're going to rock on with this. So we're trying to speed up our light staff as much as possible. It's going to generate charges, which will speed up our shovel bite, which is going to be awesome. So it's going to increase the damage on our wrench, and we should be able to scale up a lot of damage. With a Bismuth Cube, we can speed this up so we get those red charges super fast. Is it going to be enough to win out? Just barely. Holy moly, that's kind of nuts. Now we could also grab ourselves Heavy Drinking since we got some health pots. Or at least one health pot. Enchanted weapons, we can try to get more red charges, but I'm going to take Heavy Drinking. And I'm definitely going to gamble again. Gamble was not as good as I would have liked. Now more heat stacking. I'm going to take it. With this tool, let's roll again, and that's Stone Golem. The thing is, we could use a regen, or we could craft up a mana pot. With our Heavy Drinking, we should be able to get instant mana. It's going to be good with our Bismuth Cube. Then we can have our health pot, or our Heavy Drinking being targeted by our gold cube. So, kind of down for that as well. Piggy Bank. I might have to sell. Can we grab it this rounds? We sell you. We sell Limited Blinds. We could sell another Piggy Bank. That's 11. That's literally enough. The only thing is, we're going to struggle to put in our banana, which is not ideal. So, we could run out of stamina pretty darn fast. Unless we take all this out, which I'm kind of down for. Chromium Cube's going to be on our shovel bay along with our plastic cube. Once we get our stone golem in though, we should be in a fantastic spot. We just need to get some regen stacked up. Now our health pot, He's going to be triggering every 5 seconds. And once it is a mana pot, we should be able to scale up a lot of max life and loads and loads of mana from magic staff as well. But we keep our Shovel Blade charged up, we stack up loads of buffs, we get some red charges going. And can we keep up with opponents? I mean, we're starting to deal some big damage. And not bad at all. Hell yeah, taking on double Shovel Blades. But we got a Stone Golem. Now here's the thing. Prismatic Orb does give us mana from the get-go, which means we should be able to crack our Mana Orb. I think we have to take this round. As mad as that is. We're also going to put a Plastic Cube on our Stone Golem. We definitely want to grab both of these. And we are going to Venture on once again. So we should be in a good spot to win out, except they're inflicting a lot of blind onto us. So we do need to scale up our luck, which is going to be a Shovel Blade, but they're going to be taking a lot of our luck. Our accuracy is going to be 10%. Which is not ideal. It's going to take a long time to scale up our crits with a wrench. But it's actually looking kind of smashing. And Lightning Staff doing some big damage. Lightning Staff much better than I thought it was going to be. Now Mana Orb, Coil, another charge, Fanny Pack. We'll take all of that. Let's roll. And we could go for Stone Skin Pop, but I'm not sure if we really do want that either. I think we do want to grab this too, but let's move on. So we should be able to start off with 6 mana from this. We should be able to generate up some mana from this as well. The thing is, we need to steal or regen with our Coils. Our opponent has infinite vampirism, so we're going to try to take as much of that as possible, and holy damage. I mean, we have a 66 damage within 5 seconds. Isn't that kind of insane? Now, it is a 30% crit chance that we got super lucky on. But it is what it is. Now, we could go for a strong health pot too, so we can try to get some more regen. You know what? Let's take it. Let's keep rolling. We could also try to get Slice of Bread, more Coils, and more charges, which I'm going to be down for too. And we could also try to go for double Stone Golem, which is madness by itself as well. Well, let's get this strong Hellbot crafted up. What else do we do want to grab you too? And we're going to use our battery to steal more buffs with this Coil. Our opponent is rocking a Scissor Sword, so they're going to scale up lots and lots of luck. We can take all that luck and use it against them, and holy moly, this is actually looking kind of insane, is it not? Our DPS is sitting at a 63 DPS, it's just all Lightning Staff damage. Stone Golem as well, and Spikes too. But also Lightning Staff is kind of crazy with the Shovel Dog, I'm going to be honest. Just give it charges too. Now in terms of heals, we have 10 healing per second. In terms of max life, we have 54 max life gains. And we have very little blocks, so we are paper thin. But as long as we can start stacking up some regen, we should be in a great spot. Now, grabbing ourselves a Prismatic Orb. I don't really want to grab a second one because we start off with a mana, and with a mana pot, we should have enough mana from there. Heat stacking. Another protectable purse for a little bit more block. Let's keep rolling. Now, Holy Armor can stack up more mana for us, or more regen. But I do think a Moon Shields would give us a crap ton of block. I'm going to settle for the storage for now. I'm still going to roll once. And we can grab ourselves a piggy bank if we want to. Let's roll one more time. This I do want to grab, so we're going to sell you. And what's it going to be? Garbage. It is literal garbage. I say that as Amulet Feasting is like one of the best amulets for basically Excalibur. And we can also have these charges onto our Lightning Staff, so maybe that could be better for us too. Also, we could move our Stone Golem to get more damage from this too. Right into this spot, maybe that might be better for us. But yeah, we definitely want this Holy Armor. Well, let's venture on with this. Now, we should be able to activate this immediately, getting 3 regen. And we have 6 regen. And all we need to do is steal a little bit with our Coil, and we should be able to activate our Stone Golem. It's a crap ton of block. And after that, it should be amazing. Definitely so. Well, let's grab our armor with this Fanny Pack. And we need to figure out how the hell we're going to fit this Holy Armor in. Now, I do kind of like it in this spot, so we get our Moon Armor crafted up. The only thing is I want to put Moon Armor back up top, but our Stone Golem gets a lot of damage from that. And then we could also grab ourselves some block, activate both potions onto our strong health pot so we can get a regen from the beginning. Maybe we should go for that actually. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, but I'm going to venture on. Now, we did take out a banana, which means we could have high potential to lose since we're going to be speeding this up so fast. But with our spending for dummies, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. With stamina wise. Now, opponent does have a lot of damage reduction. They're going to be stealing our buffs with Tim. We're going to have invincibility, and we could be in trouble. However, we've got a Stone Golem online, give us a crap ton of block, and smashing once again. I mean, it is looking kind of smashing though. Just a little bit. Now, do we want our damage or do we want our block? That's going to be a decent bit of block. I also did say we wanted this with more storage. We keep rolling. More blueberries. And a big old lantern bear? Big old gamble. What's it going to be? Okay, another Amber Wells. That's just going to be loads and loads of spikes popping off our Bismuth Cube. Which is going to be smashing. Another charge, which I'm going to take. We're going to be trying to steal as much buffs with all these coils. I'm also going to sell these gloves, and I'm going to take this protectable purse because we're going to add this in as well. I'm going to feasting. Not the most ideal positioning that we can have. Honestly, not great at all. We could end up selling it, which I'm going to be down for. Let's roll again. Let's roll one more time. Now another coil. We can steal every buff under the sun. I'm going to be down for it, as well as another protective purse. And Moon Armor, not the most ideal positioning, but at the same time, we probably are going to have to move on with this because we still want our mana with a Prismatic Orb. We want to scale up the damage on our Stone Golem. If our Lightning Staff does get those charges onto it, it should be awesome. But we should be able to get double regen, so our Stone Golem does get procced immediately, giving us crazy block. And loads of power stacking, and not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Yeah, 1,000,000% not bad at all. Let's grab our coil. With you two, let's grab some storage and another dagger. We could take two. I mean, we could take another dagger. Might as well, right? Fraction Dagger's great sword. Don't really want any of these items, which we're going to keep rolling. Another coil. Holy coil. I mean, we can just steal everyone's buffs. Also, more damage on our Stone Golem. Kind of tough to pass up on. The problem is, we can't really afford to fit it onto him. Let's just take you and sell 2 stones. And take more charges. Sell another stone to roll again. And you on sale is kind of nice, actually. But you're going to take it. Let's sell all this. Sell all this, we can add it in up top in this spot. So we can fill in this tiny bit of storage. We can add this in as well. Speeding up our staff by an insane amount. This coil, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to actually really add in. Unless we move this out a little bit and then have this in. And holy moly. There's going to be a lot of buffs stolen. Yeah, we're just going to steal all our bonus buffs. Now, they are going to ignore armor, which is a little less than ideal, but we should be able to steal every little bit of buff, powering up our lightning staff like crazy. We have crazy block. But again, they're going to ignore block altogether. But can we really keep up? With the shield, they're going to be eating up a lot of our stamina, which is not ideal. Especially since we're going to be going so fast. And shields is going to be really, really tough for us. But can we bring it back? It's looking super close. And we barely win. Okay, lightning staff is looking kind of juicy right now. 1,000,000%. So let's take you. Let's roll again. Another coil. I mean, we can't keep taking all these coils. Or can we? No, definitely not. Second Stone Golem would have been amazing. We can also grab you too, so we can try to fix up our inventory a little bit. We can keep rolling. Let's see if we can take anything else. Let's take you two, and where can we fit this in? We need 8 slots to fit all that in, so that's not ideal either. We can sell both of these, and we can take this instead. But that really didn't help us out all that much. We get an extra buff, which isn't too bad at the end of the day. Yeah, this is pretty much going to be our final builds. Is it going to be good enough? We'll have to see, but we do have kind of an insane setup with a Stone Golem. Lightning Staff is way better than thought was going to be, and with 2 daggers in, we should be able to deal more damage whenever we stun with our Stone Golem. But with our 2 potions in, we should be able to get our power, our regen from the get-go. Our opponent is going to have crazy rings as well, with a lot of lifesteal. With lots of increased healing efficiency, we could be in trouble. But we do stun him with our Stone Golem. We're starting to get some big charges on our Lightning Staff. It's already dealing 50 DPS within 6 seconds. It's kind of nuts. And look at all these charges. I mean, that was 100 crit. And all these charges are going to hit our Stone Golem, increasing that damage to 40 DPS. And that was 106 crit. I mean, Lightning Staff is looking kind of insane right now, isn't it? Or am I crazy? Because in terms of damage, we do have 140 DPS, being our Lightning Staff, Stone Golem, Spikes. Now, I know a large majority of it comes from Bismuth Flask, since we stack up loads and loads of buffs. And we steal an insane amount of opponent's buffs too. Now in terms of heals, we do have about 20 healing per second with 54 max life gains, and in terms of block, we do have 54 block per second. So our block actually turned out to be kind of smashing. Strong Stone Skip Bot, Moon Armor, Stone Golem, all adding up to 480 block. But hey, we just survived 4 lives left. How much rank points are we managing to get? Plus 13 will rank us up to 47. Hell yeah. But stick around, we're going to jump into some round 18 fights and see how this build actually performs. Okay, so let's see how we deal with some fancy rapiers with gold armor. So can we win out the Rocket Abysmal Cube as well? We're going to be speeding up a Thunder Drake. But again, we just steal all their own buffs and use them against them. And his lightning staff is going turbo speed with crits. Not bad at all. Now, can we deal with a Busted Blade with... You're going to ignore armor with 12% crit chance and loads and loads of speed. And you do got a shield to stop a lot of her stamina, especially with those daggers, but... Yes, not going to be close. We stole every single one of their buffs. Now, can we deal with a Bloodthorn Boiling Pot type situation? We're going to get lots and lots of heals. They're definitely going to proc this as well, but we steal all their vampirism. I mean, this Bloodthorn is not going to have as much damage since we're just literally going to be stealing all their buffs. But the problem is we don't really use too much vampirism, except on our daggers, but we do smash out no problems whatsoever.
I've been going out of my way for us and I'm not okay.